Hi, my name is Todd. I'm a proud American citizen, and I love this country like you've never imagined, or maybe you have, some of you. Well, let me tell you something. This is the land of the free, or so I thought. I thought that the Constitution of this great land was made and perfected to such a manner as though to sustain our civil rights. On August the 27th, in El Paso, Texas, I was in the privacy of my own vehicle, and out of routine habit, I was clearing a legally owned firearm that I purchased to ensure it was safe. Local authorities, police officers who happened to be in the parking lot where I was, heard the sound of the weapon clearing. They reacted, no problem. They investigated, again, I have no problem with that. They detained me for what I thought would be a temporary detention, just to ensure that A, the handgun was legal, and B, the handgun and myself was properly identified and a background check was ran to ensure that I am who I say I am and that I have no outstanding warrants. This routine background check that should have taken no more than 5 to 10 minutes on average extended well into an hour in full view of the public. At the end of this detention, the officers that had now masked on the location of a gun in a parking lot, I couldn't tell you, there must have been 15 or 20 of these officers. It was extremely humiliating. At the end of this hour-long detention, they finally decided to say to me, oh, hey, you're free to go. We're not going to charge you with anything. We're not going to arrest you with anything. But we're going to keep your weapon for safekeeping. You can pick it up Monday morning. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a Friday night, August the 27th. The following Monday morning, after they illegally seized private property from a private citizen with absolutely no justification other than we're going to keep this for safekeeping, I took off work that following Monday morning to go get my pistol, only to be told that, oh, we're sorry, we can't give your pistol back to you. We have to run a ballistics check to ensure it was never used in any crimes. All right, whatever. When is this going to happen? Oh, we've had the one for this month, and we haven't scheduled the one for next month yet, and we don't know when that's going to be. Ladies and gentlemen, to make a long story short, a private American citizen in this country had his privately and legally owned handgun confiscated against his Fourth Amendment rights for 3.5 months. 3.5 months after I was told it's being kept for safekeeping and you can pick it up Monday morning. Ladies and gentlemen, this is America. We are permitted. It is our constitutional right to not only A, own a gun, but B, own private property as well. And they not only confiscated my private property, but they in doing so, infringed upon my Second Amendment rights to keep and bear arms for my personal security and the security of my friends and family. Now, ladies and gentlemen, behind me on the wall is the Independence, the Declaration of Independence by our founding fathers, a group of wonderful men who took it upon themselves because they were tired of bowing down to a tyranny across the ocean and sacrificing their earnings and their private property to this tyranny, that they went out on a limb against the tyranny, against the kingdom, and said, we hereby declare our independence from you. We do not want to bow down to your stupid rules and your stupid regulations. We want to form a country where free, law-abiding citizens can pursue happiness on their own terms and not have to worry about a tyrannical state or local or federal government breathing down their neck, confiscating their private property. Ladies and gentlemen, after having to get a lawyer and spending more money on this lawyer, I could have bought 4 more of those handguns with the money I spent on this lawyer. I finally got my weapon back. And oh, wouldn't you know, the district attorney of El Paso County, Texas, had to lecture my attorney and have him lecture me and essentially say, hey, we're going to give you your gun back, but we think you're guilty of unlawful carry of a firearm. But we're going to dismiss the case. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, if I were guilty, I should have been arrested. I should have been arrested and charged. I should have been told why I'm being arrested, especially since clearing your handgun to ensure it's safe, to my knowledge, is not a crime in this country. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Have we come full circle? Did our founding fathers not create, draft, and ratify into law a constitution that was meant to sustain our freedoms? Where are we going in this country? Ladies and gentlemen, district attorneys out there in America, can you leave us alone? Federal government, can you stop putting obstacles in front of us in the form of bureaucratic red tape and BS? And just leave us alone? Let us pursue happiness on our own terms? To make this worse, he told me I'm playing the soldier card. I'm going to dismiss the case because I'm the DA, I hold control over you. You're playing the soldier card. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't even know what that means, the soldier card. Perhaps he's playing the DA card? I don't know. But in this, it doesn't matter if I'm a soldier, an officer in the United States military, which I am and have been, and I've been a soldier for 25 years, or whether I'm a private in my 2nd day of the Army, or whether I'm a private citizen, a civilian who's never served my country. I have the legal constitutional right to amass and acquisition private property and to keep and bear arms. State, local, and federal governments, get out of my life, leave my private property alone, and stop breathing down our neck. The 2nd Amendment of the Constitution is my right to keep and bear arms. And you infringed upon my right, and you took that weapon from me, and you made me and left me unarmed for 3.5 months, and made me pay out of pocket a lawyer just to be able to talk to you. Who do you think you are? Are you the king of America now that our founding fathers warned us against? That tyrannical governments that we can so easily slip back toward? What they bled and died to keep us from having to relive one day? Ladies and gentlemen, please stand with me. Stand with your countrymen. Speak out against stupid politicians who come up with stupid ideas and legislate into being stupid laws that infringe upon your constitutional rights. Identify them and vote them out of office, and never give them the time of day to infringe upon your family's rights and to confiscate your private property, whether it's a firearm or your personal earnings that you get up for every day and go to work. Tell them no, fire them, and hire people who will uphold the founding principles that these men had, so that you will not have to face tyranny again. Thank you. God bless America.